So what's going on guys, Kaids here, welcome back to a brand new video. And today I'll show you top 10 best pro player zone war maps with codes. So first things first, like we know, all of us want to win whatever tournament we are playing in. And to do that we have to practice as much as possible. So here will be the 10 best practice maps without any bugs whatsoever. So in the past 2 weeks I have been in so many servers and tried with friends and different players. So in general I have researched about 50 to 60 maps and these are the 10 best ones. If you want to get the best FPS and ping possible, then this is the video that you've been looking for. So guys, without any further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so taking a look at the first map on my list, in my opinion is the best map from all of them. So maybe you have a question. Okay kids, so which map is the best from all these 10? I didn't want to keep you waiting, so this is it. Right now at the recording of this video, this is the best map possible. First things first, from all the maps I got the best FPS and ping possible. And then on top of all of that, this map is 50% desert and 50% forest. So that means you'll get both biomes to train in. As well, there'll be a bunch of pre-made buildings, a lot of sky grounds, even jump pad options available and much more. And on top of all that, usually the worst experiences at the start. Because if you haven't ever played, then first things first, you have to join with 16 other players and then you have to respawn, die from a trap, and then you will be only able to get a bunch of weapons and start the game. And usually map creators, the respawning process made that you have to use a jump pad, a bounce pad or something like that. And most of the time if you had too low FPS or too high ping, then you got stuck in one of the jump pads or bounce pads and couldn't move for a few seconds, giving you a huge disadvantage. And on top of all of that, the storms are actually taking 10 damage per tick. So if you stand in a storm, right away you will not die and you can actually see where the next zone is. In a lot of different maps, most of the time I got stuck because I didn't know where the next path is. Like you know, the minimap is really bad in a bunch of other maps, but in this one, this was the best. So with that said, if you're looking for something really good, then this is it. But having said that, I have still 9 different other maps with different buildings, map design, different and unique biomes as well, bonus lands and much more. So stick around and let's continue the list. So take a look at the second map on my list, is really amazing and more unique than the first map. So first things first, just the waiting room in my opinion looks 10 out of 10. And then second of all, a respawn point is a bit different. Like you can see, each of you will be respawned 1 block away from each other. And at the end of the timer, the walls will drop and everyone will be able to kill each other. So none of you, like in previous map, will start at the same spot. You'll have to build right away, find the best position, build as fast as possible or do whatever you want. So again, making it a bit more unique and special. And on top of all that, this will be a high ground based map. So the main thing that you need to keep in mind that use your hills for advantage and never be too high so other people wouldn't shoot you down and you would fall from the fall damage. The most fun part is that there are no special items, so no jump pads, no gliders or anything like that. So you can actually fight without anyone having a huge advantage over you. And as well, every player will have a different loot generator. So for example, one guy will have a tactical, an SMG and an M4 and by randomly generated number. Other guy will have, for example, the shotgun SMG, scoped AR, a heavy sniper and much more. So again, making it a bit more fun and unique, and whenever you kill someone you'll be able to loot him. Take a look at the next map on my list, is an amazing Western world remade map with no storm. So again, it's a bit more unique and has different design. First things first, whenever you respawn you'll have to pick up your weapons and put in whatever slot you want. And then use 2 boost pads to get on top of the building. Whenever you are there, that's it, it's a free-for-all. Yes, you didn't misheard me, there are no storms whatsoever, so you can just play basically a free-for-all. When someone dies, that's it, he waits till the winner is crowned and then the match starts again. And yes, it's a really amazing and huge Western world map. So especially if you want to practice in Western world, maybe train, so in the next tournaments you want to land there, then this is the perfect map exactly for this. And for sure, if you're tired from the normal storm wars and you want something different, then this is it. So going over to the next map is really amazing island map, which has the added beach theme. But sadly, whenever I was recording this and playing and trying out with other players, from about 20 matches I lagged and bugged out in 2 of them. But still, nonetheless, it's really fun and amazing free-for-all with moving storm, bunch of high ground hills, with amazing loadout, which is a shotgun, an SMG, M4 and bunch of shields. So in my opinion, if you're looking for a close combat or close quarter action map in which you can play really fast games, get bunch of rounds in, and especially if you're lacking on one-on-one shotgun fighting and one-on-one box fighting, then this is the map for you. So going over to the next map is another beach theme, but this time it has a bit of desert look and as well a bit of forest. And in my opinion, the respawn point and the respawn tactic and theme is really fun. So there's a huge map and every player gets respawned in a different spot, so like in Hunger Games. Whenever the timer is over, the walls drop down and anyone can fight. And on top of all of that, each of you will only get 6 shields, a heavy sniper, gold AR and a gold combat shotgun. And the last thing for the storm movement, this time it will be different. So for example, in the previous maps you could see the right path, where to go, where the storm will be going and that type of stuff. But in this map, the storm will be going onto the middle. So again, a different map with a different storm moving, and if you want to be safe, get good as possible and train different storm movements, then this is it. Okay, so taking a look at another map. This one has no storm whatsoever, but like you can see for yourself, it has amazing buildings and it's basically like a free-for-all. And the respawn is a bit different, so all of you will spawn on top of the sky. Each of you will get a glider, land whenever you want and fight. The loadout will be different as well. Each of you will get 100 health and 100 shields, but only a gray M4 and a blue combat shotgun. 200 materials on each side and that's it. So if you want to see how good you are in extreme situations where you have really low mats, bad weapons and no healing whatsoever, then this is the map that you've been looking for. And like I said, not only it is easy, but there are a bunch of forests, high grounds and different things which you can use strategy on. So if you need some material, just go in the forest and chop some wood. Or maybe if you want to get the best high ground, then get on top of the roof. So if you're lacking skill in strategy department, then this is the map that you need to train in. So take a look at another map. This time the respawn is again different. It has really similar theme from the beach look with the forest and in the middle river. First things first, you can each of you split to 2 teams. One team goes on the left side of the river and the second one goes on the right. Whenever each of you will spawn, just fight in and have as much fun as possible. As well, the storm will be similar, so it will not be moving only to the middle or to the left or right side, but it will randomly fluctuate between the left side, right side, maybe the middle. So again, you'll basically get a full version of how it would be in a real tournament. And before the storm timer starts, you'll have 3 minutes to fight your wars, get as much materials as possible to get the best advantage. So take a look at the next map on my list. Is in my opinion really cool and an amazing boxing style arena. So first things first, like you can see, the map itself looks really small, has a roof and nothing else. So these type of arenas are made practically for just turtle wars. Build as much as possible, try not to get shot. If you have ever watched the real tournaments, the World Cups and different videos, then you will see that most of the time there isn't a lot of space to begin with, so it is a chaos and buildings are built left and right. So this map is an emulator for exactly that position. There are so many buildings and so many things built. You have to find out and hear where the other people are, you have to kill them and be the last man standing. So taking a look at one of the last maps on my list is a 10-match remade Westworld, but this time this is not an arena style, but it will have a storm and it will have a really straightforward path which you'll have to go. But again, it's a bit different, so it has the western look with a bunch of buildings, all materials capped to 500, and this time whenever you kill someone you'll get 50 health back. The loot table and the presets for each weapon and everything else for every player will be different, so you will have to adapt to every single weapon. So if this is your style and you want to play in this one, then here it is. And having said that, now we have come to the last map, which is a night mode high ground retake map. So the playstyle is really straightforward, everything will be in the dark mode. The walls will be taking first wall. If you will be in the blue wall, it will take and damage your shield bar. And if you touch the yellow wall, then it will take your health bar as well. Every player will start with a normal pistol, a tactical shotgun, AK and a bunch of shields. And on top of all of that, the storm will start moving right away whenever everyone respawns. And this time all the loot and everything else, you just have to open a chest and get everything. So there is zero chance for any bugs whatsoever. Join in, get as much loot as possible and start playing. So guys, I really do appreciate it for watching and I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in comment section down below if you want to see any other videos, top 10 lists, map codes or anything else. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, click like, and on top of all that, don't forget to click subscribe and as well enable that notification bell so you would receive notifications whenever a new video is up and running. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. And if you are looking for different map codes, Fortnite tutorials for the best settings, best maps for each and every playstyle, game mode, and much more, then check my channel out and have every single video that you could think of. And if you don't mind, if you want to support my channel, then add KaidGames to your Fortnite item shop. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. My name is Kaid, signing out. Have a good one, see you tomorrow, peace.
Yo, I ain't here for the money,